welcome to another episode of Scott Roxx Live, where you decide if the song rocks or not. With Sound Theory. All right. Starting off with the intro song, Water in the Wine by Scott Davidson. Yours truly, your host, Scott Davidson, me, myself, and I. Dance all night and the Southfield skies. Wake up to a tequila sunrise. You turn the water, you turn the water into wine. You turn the water, you turn the water into wine. You know how I love canned crew. Can't wait to get back there soon. Building castles in the sand with my senorita in my hand. You turn the water, you turn the water into wine. You turn the water, you turn the water into wine. Way down south in Mexico, clear blue water, warm wind flows. Dance all night under the Southfield sky. Wake up to a tequila sunrise. Water, water. Come on. All right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Scott Roxx Live. We have the January Artist of the Month with the Artist Spotlight with Tom Cook of Sound Theory. How you doing there, buddy?
We're great, Scott. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing really good, just trying to book shows like you.
Oh, yeah, it's an ever-going process. Trust me.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Tom, man, you've been in the studio, you recorded some songs and everything with the guys and everything. For those of you who don't know, Sound Theory is from Central Florida. I'm going to ask Tom, can you tell us a little bit about Sound Theory, like how long you've been together and the members of the group?
Yeah, we put the band together. We're actually heading into our 6th year right now. We put the band together back in, I think, 2015, and we still have 3 original members left. Myself, Chris Stamper on keyboards, Jeff Cotto on guitar, and then we've got Ricardo Melendez on drums. Ricardo played with us about 2.5 years, left for 9 months to work with another project, but then he came back late last year, so we're thrilled to have him back. And then we've got Andy Simorne on lead vocals. Andy's been with us for a year now, and we're just having a great time, man. They're the greatest bunch of guys I could ever ask to work for, and we're just having a fun time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you've been together for 5 years, and you've been out playing, the covers and the cover scene all around the circuit, all over the weekends, and booked up all year too. You guys are always playing. You're always hosting the party. And
Yeah.
I know you're always the host of the party there, my friend. You make sure everybody has a great time.
Well, I appreciate it. We enjoy it when you get occasionally when you get up on stage with us. Sometimes at a show. I mean, I know you've opened for us at some acoustic gigs, and it's always a good time. But that's kind of our mission statement, Scott. We try to get our audience to be as big a part of our show as they can. I mean, we love the audience interaction. We've had to scale it back a little bit during the COVID pandemic and everything. We just can't get out in the crowd and do as much, but we try to do as much as we can from the stage and just get the crowd involved, and they love it. It brings them back.
Do you mean you're not like going from table to table on top of the table with your wireless bass and everything? And
not lately. I missed that dancing on the tables, but maybe down the road. But having to kind of do as much as we can from the stage right now. Just trying to be safe.
Absolutely. So yeah, if our audience out there, if you haven't been out to see Sound Theory, you got to get out to see them. It's always a great time. It's a great party atmosphere. Even during the COVID, you can get out and play it safe and still social distance and everything, wear your mask, and you're around everyone and still get out and have a good time. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and play a song. I'm going to start off with one of your original songs. Do you have a preference with which one to start off with first, my friend?
No, you go ahead. I mean, you
all right.
I love them both.
I know. Yeah. They're like both your babies. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play About It. I love the vibe on this song. We'll talk a little bit more about it after the song.
Sure.
But do you want to cue it up? Like maybe who wrote the song and the music and the lyrics?
Yeah.
And maybe what it's about?
Jeff Coda, our guitar player, wrote the song, and we kind of heavied it up a little bit. You'll see both of them. We've heavied it up for a whole new sound, and it's about a love relationship, I guess you would say. But the interesting thing is, the first time we worked it up in rehearsal, I know Andy said, "Man, that sounds like Godsmack." And then we've had so many people come back and say it sounds like Disturbed and Godsmack. So it's kind of a whole new sound for us, but people are digging it and we're digging it, and we've got some more on the way.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, it is in that genre. I don't think it sounds just like it or anything, but it's in that genre, and in the sound of it, I was like, wow, I like that sound. That's like the sound I really like. So I think you guys did a really great job. So everybody out there, enjoy this song. You've heard it before and you voted on it, and it definitely has been a winner in the polls. That's why they're also here. But let's hear it. Without further ado, let's hear About It by Sound Theory.
so sublime. It's because you know about it. You know about it. You know about it.
Yeah. Nice, man. Man, that was pretty rocking, man. I tell you.
Thank you, man. We have a good time. We do them live at our shows now, and we really have a good time doing them and watching the audience response to your originals, man. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. It's high energy, which is very characteristic of you guys. Very high energy band. And so I can imagine, I can't wait to get out and see you guys and perform that one, because I know I missed that one. So I'll be looking forward to that.
Good.
So
You're welcome anytime, my friend.
I appreciate that. Yeah, you guys have always been very welcoming, and I do appreciate that. Definitely have always been welcoming to not only the members, like other bands and other artists, to get up on stage with you, but even some of the audience. Can't do it as much right now, of course, but you definitely make sure that everybody feels welcome. So I think that's always great.
Yeah.
The YouTube was having a little bit of technical difficulties. I have other team members behind the scenes, and they're going, "Oh man, nobody's able to drop links and and comment," but they finally came through. So I want to see what the listeners out there, what they think. Let's see here. Let's see. Laura said there was a delay in comments posting. Maybe Scott had to open the chat so we could all join. Maybe, I don't know, Laura. So thanks for bearing with us. Brett over there, up there, Gainesville, I think now, really like the octave runs. Oh yeah, the octave runs on that. That's true. I do. I like that too, Tom. Those octave runs on the guitar.
Yeah, great. Yeah, we've pretty much designated Jeff Coda as our arranger now. He did such a great job on these first two originals. We got him arranging some new originals now. We're getting ready to start working on. So, yeah.
He did a really great job on that song too. You all did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then Laura also said, awesome to hear our local boys of Sound Theory rocking their original hit.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah, there you go. She's always been a great supporter of you all.
Oh yeah, she's a great gal.
Yeah, she really is. She's also a great supporter of Scott Roxx Live, which I really appreciate. It definitely has that Godsmack Disturbed vibe with a twist. That's right. That Sound Theory twist, right?
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So you were in the studio. You recorded 4 songs. So we just heard the first one, About It. The second one is that's an original, is All Over You, and we'll hear that later. And then you also recorded 2 cover songs. Yep. Go Your Own Way.
Yeah.
Right? Fleetwood Mac.
Classic Fleetwood Mac song. We actually did that song at our shows year before last, and in 2019, and we kind of put it on the back burner for a while when we changed lead singers. And every time we did it live a couple of years ago, I was thinking, man, that song would be so cool to get in the studio and record. So when we started getting a lot of gigs canceled last year, due to COVID and everything, and I got the idea to get us in the studio, I said, man, we got to record that song while we got the opportunity. So it was a lot of fun. And we actually brought in Judy Drayback, used to be with Judy Behave. She's singing some backup vocals on there. You know Judy.
Oh yeah, that's who's. I was listening to it today, and I was wondering who that was.
She's singing that. She's singing backup vocals on that one, and she's singing backup vocals on the other cover song too. And she's gonna, if you don't mind me plugging our benefit, she's actually going to be on stage with us Sunday. We're doing we're post time this Friday and Saturday, but Sunday we're doing the huge autism awareness benefit from noon till 9 p.m. with like 10 bands, 2 stages inside and out. And we're going on 1:30 to 2:15, but Judy's going to come up and sing a little backup on the 2 covers we recorded. So appreciate you letting me plug it. That's Post Time in Longwood this Sunday, the 31st from noon till 9.
No problem. And we're going to go ahead and plug it toward, and again, maybe even a couple times during the show too.
Great. Thank you.
All right. For the autism awareness benefit fundraising. Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. So you go on at 1:30.
We go up at 1:30. Yeah, we go in at 1:30. And but like I say, we've got 10 great bands on 2 stages inside and out. So it's going to be a fun day. The weather looks to be awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's going to be a great event. Be sure to get out there and check that out. The guys are going to be going on at 1:30, and it's for a great cause. So be sure to get out there and support their event.
Plus, I'm sorry, Scott, I forgot to mention, we will also have acoustic on the patio there too. There'll be a couple of acoustic guys out there.
Yeah, don't forget about the acoustic guys, you know.
Yeah. we're all in the music community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'll be working, you know.
You're keeping busy, my friend. I love it.
Yeah, I am. I know. I'm getting too old for this stuff, man. I'm just kidding. But I do say that every night when I come home to Melissa. All right. So you recorded at Studio Live USA.
Yes, Dave McCall down in Oviedo. In Oviedo, and he did a great job. He's got just a perfect studio for the sound we're looking for. He's a great engineer. I mean, he's been doing it for years and years and years. Plus, he's a musician himself, and you know Dave. And
yeah, I do. I recorded "Water in the Wine," the intro song over there.
Just a great guy, and we've already got him lined up to do the next batch of songs for us on the next EP. I mean, just such a great guy to work with.
Yeah, he's a great guy too, and he does great work. I know he's done some work with Don Henley.
Yep.
And he's just a great guy. He's a great, talented musician, a great engineer, and he has a great ear.
Yes.
So yeah, it's great you got the opportunity to work with him, and I'm sure you're going to be doing more. And we'll talk about that on what's up and coming after all this for the original music too. But I want to go ahead and play one of the cover songs. Okay. And just for social media out there, because they're very touchy about all this, that they do have Sound Theory, and we have the rights to play this song. It is licensed.
Yes.
To play and record this song. So we're going to play Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way, done by Sound Theory, rocking it out. So let's listen to that. Let us know if it rocks or not out there with the viewers. Let's hear your comments out there.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. How can I, when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Tell me why everything turned around. Backing up, checking up's all you wanna do. If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. Open up, everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. Go
right. Wow, great job there.
Thank you, man. We had a good time with that one. And like I say, Judy came in and just added some amazing background vocals. And
Who who did that? Did she do that high scream that I heard in that background?
yeah, she did. Uh-huh.
Yeah, wow. I was like, I heard that and I was like, oh, I gotta try to hit that.
Oh, no, that was Andy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
was that Andy? Yeah, that was a nice high note there.
yeah, that was Andy. Yeah, he put
Good, great job, Andy. Man, great job, Judy. Very nice. Yeah, nice. Well, that's great, man. So you were at Studio Live USA, you recorded the 4 songs. We're here with the artist of the month, Sound Theory, Tom Cook of Sound Theory, in the Rockstar Spotlight. And we're getting to know the band, we're getting to know Tom. And Tom, what made you want to do some original songs?
Well, we've been just kind of kicking them around for last couple of years. I knew that Jeff had some written, and I knew that Chris had some written, and like I say, we've been kicking the idea around, and we were just so busy with shows. Not complaining. We were just so busy with shows that when the pandemic hit and we had that big lull there for like 3 or 4 months, we had about 45 shows canceled, a lot, along with a lot of other musicians. But I thought to myself, wow, what a great time to get us in the studio and get these originals going. And I gotta be honest, I put a lot of pressure on the guys to get it done, and they really came through, because I knew we wanted to get it done during this downtime and get them out there, and they really came through. And we just had a great time doing it.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, it sounds like you were having a great time. So that was really captured. So that was really awesome. I'm checking out some of the comments here about the song, because this is an interactive show. We want to hear from the viewers. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, sorry, Brett. Yeah, you are. I forgot you went from Gainesville to West Palm Beach. So great rhythm guitars, he says. Laura said, love that you guys stepped out of your comfort zone to give us some new jams. This rocks. COVID will not stop rock and roll. Keep it going, Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know Tom's going to keep it going, man. There's nothing to keep Tom down. Isn't that right, Tom?
that's right, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. And Laura says, hello, lovely Melissa. She's a little sidekick over here behind the scenes helping me out, her and Viana. And then we've got Sports Maniac. Viana's over there dropping links for you, Tom, for the autism benefit. So if anybody's interested in getting more information about the autism awareness benefit at post time, when is it? Sunday, Tom, right?
It's Sunday, huh?
It's Sunday. On Sunday, click the link there that you see in the comments, and you're going to see some links at the end of the show also. If you missed them during the show, there'll be some links at the end. Let's see here. Well, hello there, Sharon. Brett said, pretty spot on version of Go Your Own Way.
Oh, thank you, Sharon.
Yeah. You guys... Lucille Reynolds said, you guys nailed it. It rocks.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. All right. Love the originals, but the cover is spot on. The way the harmonies shine through on this sounds great, and also love the rhythm and the drums.
Great. Thank you.
That's from Text Talk out there. All right. Love me some Fleetwood Mac, smooth rhythm and bass vocals by Andy and Judy on backup blends seamlessly from verse to chorus to break. Most awesome cover, my friends of Sound Theory. It rocks.
Thank you.
You guys definitely rock, man. You guys definitely don't disappoint. Definitely a lot of smiles on the way out of your shows, that's for sure.
Appreciate that, my friend.
Hey, no problem. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play All Over You. But before I do, where can the audience, people who don't know about you, where can they get more information about you? What's the best way? You have a website, right?
We do, but probably right now, our Facebook page is the most update, all the shows and everything. I've got update the website a little bit, but right now probably the Facebook page is the best.
Okay. All right. So check out Facebook. You'll see the links down below. Be sure to click on those for more information. Get out to see Sound Theory.
I will tell you too, Scott, we've got all 4 songs available on about 150 digital sites all over the world. So, like Pandora, Spotify, Amazon, they're all out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And when we come back, I want to talk a little bit about all the listeners out there internationally. I've seen some of your posts out there, and I want to talk to you a little bit about that.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and play All Over You. And when we come back, let's talk a little bit about that, Tom.
Sure.
All right, sounds good. All right, enjoy All Over You. And this is with Chris singing, right?
Yes, Chris Stamper. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, Chris Stamper on lead vocals, All Over You. Let us know if the song rocks. This was the winner of the polls. Enjoy.
Please tell me what you're thinking. You got off without blinking. What's that Kool-Aid that you're drinking? Your feelings really sinking. Never get it through your head. And did you even listen when I said that I was all over you? There isn't much more I can do. You got a lot of gold now. Ooh, you have hit the wall now. Are you some kind of psycho lover? You make me go undercover. And you never get it through your head. And did you even listen when I said that I was all over you? There isn't much more I can do. That I was all over you. There isn't much more I can do. And you never get it through your head. Did you even listen when I said that I was all over you? There isn't much more I can do. That I was all over you. There isn't much more I can do.
All right, All Over You, Chris Stamper on lead vocals there. Great job, Chris. All right. Man, yeah. So we listened to the originals there, and you've been getting a lot of views, I see. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we we got connected through CD Baby, who, does the digital download sites for us. They have an internet radio site. So we got set up with them on internet radio, and we're closing in on about 7,000 views all over the world. I mean, it's so cool. I can click on and see, people all over the world that are listening to our song, and it's so cool.
Isn't that awesome?
We're picking up a lot of fans around the world for that, and
That's
it's really fun. I mean, we've got the 2 covers out there too, and they're getting airplay. But I'm really pushing mostly the originals, 2 originals out on internet radio.
Absolutely, it's exciting, right?
It is, yeah. I mean, when you see like so and so in Japan listen to your song, or so and so in Canada, and Croatia, it's just like really cool because you can see every person that's listening and where they're located, and it's a lot of fun.
And it's something that you guys created too.
Yep.
And people are enjoying it from around the world. There's no feeling like that.
No.
I know.
It's a wonderful feeling. Thanks.
That's great. That's really awesome. I'm really glad that you guys are stepping out and doing some original stuff, because I'm all about the original stuff. So I love promoting originals.
Thanks, and we want to thank you for your support too, man. Not only for our band, but for all the Central Florida musicians, because I know you support some other local bands and artists that are doing originals, and it's just really nice. We appreciate you very much.
No problem. I just love, and I feel most comfortable around people that create, where something comes from nothing and then it forms into this entity.
Well, you're right. Another cool thing is I'm already getting contacted by some promoters about opening for some regional and national acts as a result of the originals. It's kind of starting to take off.
That's really awesome to hear. Because you wouldn't really get that opportunity, if you wouldn't have stepped out and done those originals.
Exactly.
It's funny that you say that, because one of my main influences is Bon Jovi, and I guess it was just, I don't know if it was coincidence or what, but today I saw it come up on my feed, their induction video into the Hall of Fame, and I'm not sure if you saw that, but when John Bon Jovi went up and he talked about how everything kind of happened, from him sweeping floors in the studio and producing Runaway. He said, he was doing the cover scene, and he knew if he kept on doing covers, yes, he was doing covers to pay the bills at the time, but he knew for a future to step out, he needed to take that step and take that chance for original. So when you said that, it made me kind of think of that, what I saw today, and he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So I thought that was really, really cool. So it's really great that you guys took that step out. You never know what is going to happen, but you don't know unless you try.
I just felt in my gut that it was a good time to do it. Like I say, we were shut down. We were lucky if we were doing 1 or 2 shows a month, and I said, hey. Plus, I wanted to keep us working in some shape, form, or fashion, rather than just sitting around.
Well, absolutely. I think you're doing it right, to where you do the covers, but you're incorporating the original music into your fan base too, which is a great way to do it too, and a great way to promote. So kudos to you guys. You guys are doing it, and I have a lot of respect for you guys, for sure. Let's see some of the comments from the viewers. All right, let's see here. We'll go going by the, hey Scott, hi everybody. Truth is company, hello. I don't know what's going on, Brett. Music isn't playing, might be your area. I think everybody else is. Yeah, there might be some glitches with YouTube today. I really like the heavy rhythm. Is this original? Yes, Brett, it's an original. Hey, that's always a compliment. Is that an original? I've had that happen before. That's one of the ultimate compliments. Is that an original or is it a cover? You're doing great, Laura. Okay, let's see. Thanks, Brett. Yes. Glad you stayed. And we got all these side conversations. I love the sound at Roxx. I really think they separate themselves with the originals. They stand out. And Brett on here is a metalhead too, man. He's a true, because he plays some of his music here on the show too, and he's like very heavy, like death metal. So he's enjoying it. So
It's interesting you say that, and I'm glad he is. But when Chris wrote that song, it was pretty much like he wrote it a few years back, and it was pretty much like a top 40, breakup song. And then Jeff, like I say, Jeff took it and heavied it up, and put it in drop D. You being a musician, put it in drop D and heavied it up, and just did a great job on it.
That's great. Yeah, I have some songs in drop D too. Yeah, I know what you're talking about there. Yeah, it gives it that little crunch, extra oomph to the sound. That's for sure. All right.
Is it that metal crunch that Brett likes, right?
Yeah, right. That extra metal crunch, exactly. And then, of course, Viana Sports Maniac there dropped a link there, the Facebook link. So be sure to click on that. Laura said, "All Over You" is a heavy. I tell you, if you ever want a music review or a song review, Laura is the person. Yeah. She comes on the show and she does the best song reviews. And I tell you what, she nails it every time. All Over You is a heavy rhythm rock song that crosses over to the danceable pop side. Well done, Sound Theory boys. Roxx.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to have her do my reviews. That's for sure. Brett's laughing. Great sound is a great sound, Brett said. True.
Well, that's another thing too. Now that we've got these two originals established, we've all agreed we kind of want to stick with that heavier sound going forward. It's just kind of a test to see how it would go,
Sure.
We were so pleased with the way both originals turned out that we decided to just stay with it going forward on the originals.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So and it's going great. So, and you're developing that sound. So, Tom, tell us a little bit about you, about how you got into music. I read your bio a little bit on how I guess the Beatles were a big influence getting into music at first.
Yes, when I saw the Beatles and Ed Sullivan in '64, man, I like a lot of other musicians, I was hooked. I said I want to do this. So I've been, playing in bands off and on since I was about 15, and I'm from Atlanta originally, so I played, in a lot of bands up there. Ended up in Florida like in '81. I toured for 7 years on the road with a band called Sugar out of Rochester. Did a lot of originals with them. Came off the road in '81, lived in Tampa, and then transferred to Orlando in '92. Actually, I dropped out of music for about 25 years. Had to get a real job and work. And
I've been there. Yep.
Back in 2007, some friends in Atlanta said, "Hey, man, we're putting the old band back together just to jam. Come on up." And I did it, and it was like riding a bike, and haven't stopped since. Back down here, and haven't stopped since.
That's great. You're making up for lost time now.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. I know I dropped out for like 25 years too. I was full steam ahead in the 90s and in the mid to late 90s, and then I started getting, I went into criminal justice and everything, and did that for about 20 years. Mm-hmm. And but when it's in your blood, I mean, I always did it, but I worked with guys in prison, and and I helped use music as therapy, and to give them a sense of purpose with people that had artistic abilities, especially. So that was kind of how I did that during that time. But still, it was like I still wanted to do like what I'm doing now, and I'm just still on the forefront of it. So I can definitely relate to that, how your priorities change at certain times of your life, but it's still in your blood, and sometimes you want to shake it and you can't.
Music it's the universal language. I tell people that all the time, and nothing can bring you up or down emotionally quicker than a song.
Absolutely. And there's nothing like music that can bring people together, in unity. So yeah, I'm definitely with you on that, buddy. So right. That's why I love doing this show. I have people from all over the world at view, with artists and listeners and everything. And I'm meeting people from all over the world, just like your music is touching people all over the world. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, and it's like you say, it's just nice to know it's something we created.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Absolutely. All right. So we're talking to Tom Cook of Sound Theory. They do have a website, it's soundtheoryband.com. And where's the best place to find music for you
Uh,
guys?
it, I'm going to give you it's Sound Theory, soundtheory.hearnow.com
Okay.
slash about dash it, and that will take you to the Hear Now website where all 4 songs are on there.
Okay. And I'm thinking Viana probably has that and she'll drop that link too. But if not, be sure to reach out to Tom Cook or Sound Theory on Facebook and they can connect you with their music also. Um, what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk to you about before I do play the last song. You also have videos.
Yes, we actually went back in the studio with Dave and we did a video for each of the originals, and they came out really good. I mean, we've gotten a lot of views, on Facebook on those, and I've got them up on YouTube, and that was a lot of fun too. Just doing the videos too. We'll do some more with the new originals when we get them done. But it was a lot of fun doing the videos.
Absolutely. And I would like to put your videos on my playlist. Okay. So we can go do some cross promotion.
Yep.
And so be sure to check out their videos for Sound Theory. And that's is it at Sound Theory Band or on YouTube?
They're on YouTube. They're under Tom Cook on YouTube.
Okay.
They're also on our Facebook page as well.
Okay, great. Absolutely. So be sure to check out those videos for About It. Absolutely. And All Over You.
Yeah, thank you.
You don't have videos for the covers though, right?
No, we just did the two
Just for
originals.
the originals, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. What about merchandise? You guys have wonderful merchandise. You could even see their great logo, which was very similar to what I had for Resonate. I think you guys had it first, but I think we had one similar to it, but it was more like a sine wave and everything and with a speaker. But yeah, so I mean, you guys have masks.
We have masks. I've got a place to reorder on those. We sell our Sound Theory mask at our shows. We've got our Sound Theory t-shirts, tank tops. I don't know if you can see this, but we had a CD made of the 4 tunes we did. So we're selling those at our shows. So come on out, we'll load you up.
I like that cover art there.
That was done by Nicole Henry.
Oh, Nicole did that.
Great
She's
job.
so talented. That's really awesome. Wow, I didn't really even notice the shadows through there. And then, yeah, that's really great.
She did the cover art for each of the songs that we've got out, on the digital sites. Plus, she did the overall cover photo. Did a great job.
Wow, I might have to reach out to Nicole Henry for some of my stuff too. She does great work.
Yeah, she does all of our marketing and flyers,
Photography. Yeah.
photo sessions and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to go ahead and listen to the last song here, and loving every minute of it. I wanted to save that for last because that kind of like has that energy that you have and the rest of the guys. So when you leave one of their shows, this is the way you're going to feel. You're going to be loving every minute of it, right, Tom?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So why did you choose loving it every minute of it and Loverboy?
It's interesting. I actually had another song in mind that I wanted us to do, and the guys weren't really keen on it. And one of our fans out there had suggested on Facebook, hey, this Loverboy song would be a great song for you guys to cover. So we worked it up just to do at our shows, and we liked it so much. We said, hey, let's record that as the other cover. So that's kind of how that came about.
That's cool. That's really cool. Last time when I saw you guys out at the show over at Dexter's in Lake Mary, first time I heard Chris Stamper ever sing, it was a Who song.
Yeah, won't get fooled again.
Yeah, that would be a cool one for you guys to do too. That sounds really, really good.
Yeah, good. I'll pass that on. Thank you.
Yeah, just my two cents for whatever it's worth. All right, so Loverboy, loving every minute of it. Cover by Sound Theory. Enjoy it. And we're going to come back and talk to Tom Cook for a little bit and close out the show. Thanks for viewing. Let's hear some of your comments, what you think about loving every minute of it and what the guys did.
I'm not a man, I'm a machine. I'm doing something in between. Whoa, whoa. My love, try to move. So push your body, let me go. Whoa, whoa. You want me to come alive? Think the switch in overdrive. You and me gonna let it be start me like a motor, make me rock. Loving every minute of it, loving every minute of it. Turn that dial all the way, shoot me like a rocket into space. Loving every minute of it, loving every minute of it, loving every minute of it. Come on! Something like a motor, make me run. Loving every minute of it, loving every minute of it. Turn that dial all the way, shoot me like a rocket into space. Loving every minute of it, loving every minute of it, loving every minute of it. All right. Something like a motor, make me run. Loving every minute of it, loving every minute of it. Turn that dial all the way, shoot me like a rocket into space. Loving every minute of it, 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 loving every minute of it. Touch that dial, turn me on. Something like a motor, make me run. Turn that dial all the way, shoot me like a rocket into space. Loving every minute of it, loving every minute of it. Whoa, whoa.
Wow, great job. I listened to it. I think I've only listened to that song. I've listened to that song only on my phone, but now listening to it on the headphones, I mean, you really need to listen to this with headphones, okay? Because there's a lot of panning things going on there. They did a really great job in the studio. You guys did a really great job.
Yeah, Dave had some great ideas on, the vocals on that. That's an amazing thing about Dave. He knows how to get the sound you're looking for.
Oh yeah, he's really good. It was great to work with him. He definitely knows his stuff for sure. You know, sometimes he'll show up at my shows, but he doesn't come out to see me. It just happens we're in the same place at the same time. So, and then I'm like, oh man, Dave's here, man. I gotta be on my toes, man. I know he's got like perfect pitch and everything too, you know.
Great
Yeah.
musician.
Yeah, he did a great job, but you guys did a really great job on that, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah. And great job going to Studio Live USA. That's for sure. Let's see some of the comments out here from the viewers. We're in the presence of greatness.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Hey, Tom, any sneak peek info on upcoming new originals you're working on? That leads me to upcoming. What do you have upcoming for Sound Theory? Give us the sneak peek.
Well, we sent some tracks to Jeff, and he's arranging them now. We sent him about, I don't know, 4 or 5 tracks, and he's arranging them. So actually, I'm hoping to do one of mine on this next batch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm in the queue, as they say. You know, I got to get past these established songwriters that already have their songs all over the world, Chris and Jeff, and maybe they'll let Tom get one of his in there. We'll see.
Oh, really? So who decides it?
Oh, we just we listen to them. You know, we work them up as a band, and we just, you know, we vote and, you know, say, hey, you know, this is the one we want to do. You know, you're a musician. The band kind of feels when it feels right. You know.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, does everybody, like, Jeff has some songs, you come up with some ideas, and then you bring them to the band? Yeah. Do you guys like bring them to the band and jam on them?
Yeah, we start jamming on them, working them up, and everybody contributes. I mean, I was so pleased when we did the first 2 originals at all the contributions. I mean, all the, you know, the creative input, and even in the studio, man, it was like, no, let's do this, and it was, you know, the creative input was really good. That's really cool.
Well, that's really great when you get a lot of the creative input. That's the thing that I do miss from the bands, is that camaraderie of the different ideas that come in, rather than doing everything yourself and then bringing it to a studio.
Yeah.
You know, there is a big difference. So yeah, you're on the cutting edge out there with the viewers, you know, seeing what Sound Theory is going to be doing in the future. They're already getting offers of playing their originals for you know, for some other bands too, you know. So I think that's on the forefront too. What do you guys have for 2021? What's up and coming?
Well, we've got about 75 shows booked right now. Still got you know, some open dates to book, but like I say, we're very fortunate. We've got a pretty regular slate of venues that we play, and like
that's all. I'm just kidding.
Well,
I do that in 3 months. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we had about 100 booked last year, and like I say, we ended up doing a little over 50 because we lost, you know, 45 or so. But hopefully this year, you know, we'll get back to some semblance of normalcy. So, but we're off and running, and you know, we may, like I say, it gives us some time. If we got a few gaps in there, like next month, it's a little bit slower show-wise, so we're going to focus on the originals, and then we're heading into March and Bike Week, because, you know, that's one of our busiest months of the year, Bike Week in Daytona.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens for Bike Week.
Yeah.
We don't even know yet. Last Bike Week, you know.
Well,
you guys played.
They're going to be able to have it. They're going to let the vendors have permits, I think, on a limited basis, and I think the venues are only going to be at 60%, but they are having, you know, some form of Bike Week over there this year.
Yeah, I mean, if they just have it outside and do the social distancing and people actually do what they're supposed to, you know what I mean? Should be all right.
Yep.
You know, so definitely get out there and you know, wear your masks and everything, but get out there and support your local bands, your local businesses, because, you know, that's what's keeping them going. So absolutely. All right. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the autism awareness benefit.
Yeah, this is being spearheaded by Karen Laser. She's she's got a special place in her heart for this, and she asked me to help out because we did a benefit together a couple of years ago, Bleeding Blue, for the Orlando police officer that was shot.
Yep.
And it went so well. We worked so well together. I told her I would help her with this one. So I'm kind of like the musical coordinator, getting the bands and coordinating all that. And again, Sound Theory is going to be there Friday and Saturday, 8:30 p.m. both nights at Post Time in Longwood. And we're the host band for the benefit. We're going to stay set up inside, and we're going to have 5 bands inside and 5 bands outside. Willie and Candace are running sound outside on the big stage.
Oh, that'll be great then.
And we've got some good bands. I mean, we've got like 10 bands, and I think Nova Rex is going to be the headliner outside Sunday night. So I'm looking forward to hearing them. I did a live show, a radio call in with Kenny, Kenny Wilkerson.
Oh yeah.
A few weeks back, and I've never got.
I know him well.
Never got to hear Nova Rex yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Just some great bands, and I applaud all the musicians for stepping up on a Sunday and donating their time to help this great cause. Our music community never ceases to amaze me when the calls come out for help.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so definitely get out there, check out the autism. It's Rockin' for Autism. You're going to see the link dropped there. Viana's going to go ahead and drop that link if you're interested in attending. It's a suggested donation of $10, right? That's it.
At the door, they're going to have silent auction, raffles. I mean,
50-50, silent auctions.
Yeah, all the usual stuff. But
acoustic on the patios, stage out in the parking lot?
In the front parking lot.
In the parking lot. And then also you'll have also stuff going on inside, just all kinds of bands. So definitely get out and support for a great cause. And thank you so much for joining us and sharing your music with us.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. And
you're welcome, brother.
We appreciate everybody's support of Sound Theory. Like I say, we love our friends and fans, and we could not do what we do without them. And you know what? We tell ourselves that every day.
Absolutely. We're nothing without our fans, that's for sure. And you guys always are a great host of any event. You're always very welcoming to the audience that comes out and sees you, other musicians. And I thank you because not everybody's like that. So you guys are really great, and especially you. I mean, you're a great host. You make sure that everybody is like having fun, and you're very accommodating. So I do appreciate that, Tom. So keep up the great work, and I can't wait to hear some more original music, but we'll keep on promoting these ones.
Thank you.
Sure, okay. And thanks for joining us on the show.
You're welcome. And again, thanks for all you do for original music.
You're welcome, brother. All right, tell the guys I said hello, and I can't wait to get out and see you guys again soon. So thank you so much to Tom Cook of Sound Theory. Get out to the autism benefit at Post Time on Sunday, and you'll see them rocking out there. So, and definitely connect with them on Facebook and listen to their music and support their original music. And my last plug here, I'll save it for the end of the show. They're my shows this week. Let's see. Thursday, I'm playing tomorrow. I had my one and only day off this week was today. Irish 31 in Oviedo. I play 6 to 9:30. Friday, I play Spill in Winter Springs, 7 to 10. Saturday, I have a double. I'm playing in Claremont at Claremont Brewing Company. Great place. If you've never been out there. Have you guys played out there, by the way?
We played one weekend there last year before COVID hit, and we'd love to get back in there. It was a fun place.
When I'm out there, let's see if I can put in a good word for you guys.
Thank you, man.
But Saturday, I'll be out at CBC, Claremont Brewing Company, from 1 to 5, and then I will go a block over to Sun Creek Brewing and play from 6 to 10. And then on Sunday, I have my debut in Ocala at Charlie Horse in Ocala. And then on Monday, I will be at my weekly gig at Lily's on the Lake in Claremont, Florida. So that's me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shows this week, man.
Good for you, man.
I'm getting too old for this stuff, Tom. I'm just kidding, man. No, I'm having a lot of fun, actually, you just got to make sure you take some breaks and stuff, you know?
Yep.
I had a great time with you. The listeners, they enjoyed it too. So now I'm going to go ahead and promote the rebroadcast. Let's share it, okay? Let's get word out about this. All right, brother. You have a good night, and I can't wait to see you again, okay?
Okay, swing by after your gig Friday night if you get a chance.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 7 to 10. So I might be able to, huh?
It would be awesome. We'd love to see you.
It's always great to see you guys. I'll try to swing by then.
Thanks,
All right,
Scott.
brother. You have a good night. Thanks for joining me on the